Also, this is the start of more, I'm just going to call it like regular documentation of what I do with training, and why I do it, what I'm passionate about as well. I've called it a vlog. It might not always be videos, there'll be posts as well across different mediums, but essentially it's sort of documenting what I'm doing. A lot of what I'm interested in, sort of two big aspects that I'm interested in is, developing athleticism, and that could be through speed, strength, endurance, flexibility, all that type of things. So that's all bringing all these aspects together to develop your ability at whatever sport it is that you're doing. That could be young athletes looking to improve their game, or if you're older, like myself, into your sort of mid-ish 30s, 40s, beyond, how you can bring longevity into your sport or game, whatever it is that you're doing. Longevity is another aspect that I'm really interested in as well. How can we keep competing as we age, but like competing well as well. But also, away from like the physical side, I'm really interested in the mental side as well, and how, I want to live long, but not just live long and, deteriorate with age. It's like live long well, with strength. So it's like, how does exercise help with that? And with the mind as well, with the brain. A lot of you will know that I raised money recently for Alzheimer's Scotland. That's close to me. It's affecting our family at the moment. It could affect more of my family and myself in the future. So it's like, how can you do, what steps can you take now that help prolong that, or maybe not even get affected by it? So I'll be looking into that aspects of that as well. And how recovery, more than just stretching and sleeping, which what else can we do to help with recovery, but for long-term recovery, not just necessarily recovering from a recent run or weight session, whatever it is that you've been doing. So these are aspects that a lot of this is going to be around. So as they develop in athleticism and longevity are the two main things. And what I really like is strength and endurance. So it'll be a lot of that, but what other aspects comes into the training to help with that. I'm a big advocate of stretching out properly as well, so you get strength through mobility, and flexibility as well. Not just, when I talk about strength, not just strength of how heavy a weight can you lift, but how good is your movement, how good are your ligaments, joints in a particular movement, how flexible are they. So bring a lot of that into what I'm going to be discussing as well. So some of these will be me talking. There'll be some exercise demonstration, stretch demonstration, and it'll really just be, but essentially it'll be documenting what I do and why I do it, what I'm passionate about. My training goes through cycles, and they go from rest, base, build, and then peak. So I'll discuss the different aspects of them as I'm going through them. For example, when I did the marathon there in spring, that was obviously at the peak, and that'll be another thing I may talk about more about, this sort of the build up to doing that marathon. Again, the sort of reasons behind it and how it went, what the recovery was like after as well. I actually jumped straight back into heavy weight sessions for 10 weeks just because I was eager to start lifting. So I'm actually just coming into a rest phase now. So I'm going to be doing a rest cycle for about 6 weeks. But again, what does that look like? What does that involve? It's certainly not just doing nothing. There's still a lot of training. It's about 4 weight sessions a week at the moment, with the odd bit of cardio thrown as well. I'm not doing too much cardio at the moment. I'll start building up my cardio engine again soon. But it's about really just, I want my whole body to recover, but still move at the same time. So yeah, that's a lot of what we're going to be discussing and showing, and hopefully some of that can help you. It's not a prescription for anyone. I'm going to be showing what works for me, why I like it, where I got certain things from, and if you want to give it a try to help with your own sport, then go ahead. But a lot of what I'll be doing as well is not for just people who are into sport, fitness, health. Anyone can do these. If you're quite sedentary, if you do a lot of sitting, how some of these movements can actually help make you stronger, make you a bit more active, a bit more movement into your life. So how they can help in your situation, how they can make you stronger, as you age as well. So yeah, these are going to be for everyone. A lot of different content as we go through. I'll also be building up to, as we go through the cycles, I'll be looking to peak again sort of springtime, April, May time next year. I've got kind of planning for our next challenge, but I'm not going to go into that in too much detail yet because I'm still doing some research, so don't want to talk around that too much yet, but that'll come. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy these videos, posts, etc. They'll be on YouTube across my socials as well, so there'll be links when I post, you'll see where to find them.